Hey, fellow knife aficionados, thought I'd do a quick lunch video today. And I'm not going to show my lunch, but that's kind of video I describe as one you can watch during your lunch, just a quick video. I know I like doing that. And so today we have a Schrade 330T old timer, and it's produced by Smith and Wesson and made in China. And I kind of wondered what, in case you guys aren't aware of it, Schrade went bankrupt in 2004. Taylor brand bought the trademark, and in 2018, Smith and Wesson bought Taylor brand. So I kind of wondered where they were going to go with Schrade. This is one of their old timer offerings, and I got to tell you, it's an amazing little knife. I'm just blown away by the quality of this knife for what it is. So this is an inexpensive EDC offering from Smith & Wesson, and they're just fantastic little knives. And so this knife is a 330T. It's a two-bladed jackknife, and it has a humpback design, and the old-timer oval shield on it. The knife is brushed stainless throughout, and the bolsters are mirror polished. They're nickel silver, brass pins and brass liners on this knife, and it's a really well made knife. I just could not believe it. So I bought this because I wanted to see what Schrade was Smith and Wesson was doing with Schrade. But also I was really curious how this would stand up to the original Schrade knife. And so I'll just show that real quick to you before we go over the knife. So this is the original Imperial Schrade old timer. This knife produced around 1990, and then you have the Smith & Wesson produced one below it. And we'll look at that a little closer in a minute, but so the transitions here are really smooth. It's a little rough right there, but smooth everywhere else. And on the other side, it's smooth. So they did a good job with the transitions. And if you look at the pins here, they're just very well done on the knife. They're smooth. They're not sharp in any way. And both sides are that way. And the shield is set into the handle material. And you've got a Delrin handle here, saw cut. And I call that black and tan. On the back, nicely smoothed out on the back. And this is a little tiny bit of rough unevenness here. I wouldn't call this the same quality of a GEC or a case, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good for what this knife is. And on the if we look at the blade on this knife, you've got a flat grind on it, a very simple geometry, nice little clip here. And if you look at the bevel edge here, let me see if I can get that in for you. Come on. There we go. If you look at that bevel edge, you can see it's really consistent down the edge of that knife. Really good job on it. Look at that. And the knife is razor sharp out of the box. Nice job. And then some nicely mirror polished bolsters on this knife. So overall, just a really, really nice knife. And as far as the comparison between the Imperial, the Imperial knife is 3.5 inches. The Smith and Wesson Schrade is 3 3/8. Otherwise, and also the color. So you look at the Imperial model, and it's more of a brown and tan, and that's more black and tan. I don't know. This may be brown too, but it's just really dark. I like it though. And if you look at the top side profile, you know, just basically identical. So they're upholding the tradition of the old timer line. I think really nice, and it should satisfy old timer aficionados, guys who like to use old timers. Should satisfy them. In one respect, if you look here, the back spring is wrapped around here, and they do that to close up this end. It's called a closed end, and that back spring is supposed to wrap around. You can see the Imperial is set down there. In the Smith and Wesson is flush, and I think that's the way it should be. I think they should be flush here. So to me, that's a better quality than the original. So anyhow, just a quick video for you guys. If any of you were wondering what the quality of these knives were, I paid $19 for this, and at a truck stop, so you could probably get them a lot cheaper than that. But pretty nice knives. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and like it. And if you'd like to see more content, subscribe. Remember, you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. So thanks a lot.